Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. This is Jason from Assorted Play. Welcome to another episode of Planet Coaster. Today's video is just going to be a final speed build for the roller coaster I've been creating for this unnamed theme park called Urban Dragons. Best name I could come up with because the coasters are the dragon cars, and I do have some animatronic dragons scattered throughout the ride. You'll see later on when you get into the POVs and even the perspective shots towards the end what I'm talking about, because it does take place sort of in an urban sort of area, and hey, there's dragons, so urban dragons. Brilliant, right? Give me a break. Anyway, this particular speed build, I'm not going to get into, like, I didn't show everything, obviously. Everything that's in here is sort of the final stages that I did for the building itself. I did do some additional things beyond what's recorded in this speed build, but this is mostly just adding some roof trim, like you just saw, and some ground trim here. I built this building on a smaller grid, and if you have any experience in Planet Coaster, you understand that when you build on a smaller grid, you can't really use items from the buildings list that are on a grid as easily. It's just better to use the freeform stuff like what I'm doing here and fill in all the places where there's gaps and seams in your pieces to make it look a little bit more realistic. And I tend to be on the more realistic side of things. I consider myself somewhat of a perfectionist. I am not nearly as good as some of the builders out there that I'm sure you guys have been following for ages, like Silverette, like the Lady Signer. I could probably name drop a few other things or a few other people on YouTube, but you get the idea. I do still like to go for, something that at least looks like it could be, in the real world. And, as far as perfectionism is concerned, I strive for it, but I don't always achieve it. Like here, I'm changing the color of the trim because I didn't like it at first. I tried different colors and then realized it was fine the way it was, so I changed it back. So that's the kind of stuff that I tend to focus on when I'm doing these buildings. I mean, I go for the little details, and sometimes I'll start with the building trim, and then I'll add a few rocks and bushes around the path, and then I'll go to the windows, and I'll jump all around all over the place. Thank God for speed builds, right? Because if I actually showed you what an actual build looks like in real time, I'd probably lose subscribers because of it, because it's boring. It's not boring to me because I actually love doing this kind of thing. It's kind of an art form to me. I have always been interested in creation and design and graphic arts, as well as even just sketching and drawing and things like that. And when Planet Coaster came around as an alternative to the original Roller Coaster Tycoon, I was in heaven, because this is exactly what I was looking for. It's a good out, it's a good medium for creativity, and I still like doing it because it is a good source of getting all the ideas that I want in my head onto something that I can not really necessarily touch, but I can see in front of me and be like, yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for. And sometimes even the unexpected results are amazing and they're fun, and I want to share those with you guys. So I really hope you enjoy this particular part of the speed build. I'm doing a little bit more of the interior design, then I hop into the bushes and the rocks on the outside. And then as soon as that's done, guys, I won't talk too much, take up too much of your time here, but it'll go into a POV for the ride itself. I'll be showing you some ride statistics for the coaster itself, so if you're interested and you want me to put it as a blueprint up on Steam, let me know, put it in the comments below. And if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do so. I don't really monetize anything, it doesn't really help me. I just like more followers. I like to have discussions with people about these games because it's a lot of fun and I love sharing. So give it a like if you do like it, give it a thumbs down if you don't like it. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm just really curious to see what your opinion is and share as a community. So I'm going to go ahead and stop and let the video speak for the rest of itself. Enjoy the POVs, guys. Put your comments and likes down below. Until the next time, see you later.
una larga